good. Hello. Welcome back to the vlog. Today's Wednesday, so it's a show day. I don't know why I say that over and over again every week when it's not like it's changing, but here we are. I haven't written the show notes down yet, but I did finish setting up the show last night before I went to bed, unlike last week where I had to do it all today. So the only thing I have to do today is edit the behind the scenes. There's going to be a double behind the scenes because I didn't have time to edit the behind the scenes last week because I had to make the whole show on Wednesday, which was my fault. So yeah, that's about it. We're gonna see if StreamYards works today. Doubt it will, but we can check anyway. Why does this chair sound like it's mooing? I don't think you can hear that, but it's alright. My glasses keep falling off my face because they're broken. Just got hair in my mouth. I have rings on today. Rings. And I did paint my nails a couple days ago, but it's all come out, so apologies. I have this necklace, and then I have this. Alright. And then I have this little necklace, and then I have this necklace. Yay! So I'm currently airdropping the video that I forgot to onto the computer so that I can edit it. And while I wait for that, we're actually going to check and see if if StreamYards is working or not, so that I know what I'm getting myself into. Oh, it's downloading a new version. Maybe that'll fix it though. Who knows? It's gonna load for like forever, and then we're gonna see if it works. If it doesn't, I'm going to scream. Yeah, scream. That's the best option to do. It worked. It's working. Everything's back to working. Now I just gotta make sure the stream deck works right. So actually, technically this is more work than if it didn't work. Because if it didn't work, I'd have the one that I was using the last 2 shows, but 3 shows. But since it's working, hopefully it'll stay working and everything will be fine. Hopefully. That's all I can hope for. I'm so glad that it worked. But right now, since I'm not setting up the show, I'm gonna stop this recording up here, and then we're gonna, well, the mouse isn't quite working. If it's not one problem, it's another. That's just how it is, I guess. Is this making me want to scream? But it's alright. It's alright, we'll get through it together. It's okay. We're not gonna get through it together if this doesn't work. I didn't even pick a music. I'm here listening to music. I just started dancing to it. I just realized that I didn't even pick a music video for this episode. I was trying to figure out what one was underrated rappers, and I don't know. I got it. I know exactly what to do. I know. Oh, I didn't want this. I opened the wrong thing. We're gonna do Pumpkin Gate, underrated rappers. But it's almost 6 o'clock, so I should really start setting this up. Let's multitask. So, there's a slight issue. My iCloud storage is full. So I don't think that this is actually I have to do this a different way. Right now I am exporting the behind the scenes and the previously on. I have 3.5 hours. We're about to set up the show. I guess it's gonna go in there. We're about to set up the show on the computer. I'm gonna open the Stream Deck first to fix all this, so it's gonna take a second. This is aggravating. Think that I'm gonna do that for the rest of them right now, cause I'm not using them. Usually it fixes itself. I don't exactly know why it didn't this time, but it's okay. I hate setting this thing up. I hate fixing it even more. At least it's a brain power to set it up. It's just repetitive over and over again. I hate doing repetitive activities. I think that's all fixed and fine. I'm just gonna make sure that everything is still loaded in here.
Are y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talk.
Alright, I think everything's good. That's not all of them. Now is it? Would you download all of them? Unless there was another file that I missed.
Wait, what episode is this? 279? Where are the notes? Yeah, I hear you.
You gotta click on it in the Slack.
Oh, it's in the Slack?
Yeah.
Unintentionally threw a little bit of a big ass curveball at Zoe right before showtime. And she is calling me all types of.
If I had one more videos with the show, I mean,
You were fucking funny. Work that soundboard. Be funny on the soundboard.
And we are live! Are we live, Monty?
We are live as fuck!
That's what I'm talking about. Welcome to Hannibal and Monty. I am Hannibal the Beat Animal.
And I'm Monty.
He set you up for failure, okay? Now you see what it's like being his
Why gotta be me?
time,
Zoe
okay?
sent the email. Why can't it be Zoe that set him up for failure?
Because Zoe didn't set him up for failure. You did.
Zoe sent the email. Who did you get an email from, Black Guy TV?
Zoe, but I talked to you first.
Right. And to our lovely producer Zoe, like, who asked you to populate said email? Did you email Black Guy TV on your own volition? Greatest producer on YouTube?
You don't have to answer that question, Zoe.
you don't have to answer that question that puts the blame on me. Gotcha. Get through this road because they took my
sound like a
son,
Southern
and
nigga.
I promise I'm not gonna kill nobody with this staff no more. I promise on God, I said once they killed my son, I wasn't gonna let him kill my. Like, yeah, you hear him do that all the time, and you be like, oh yeah, for sure, he's from the South. Right? It's like, but the first time I seen the nigga, he was in a Guy Ritchie movie. Okay.
Running, time, running. run it, time, run it, run it, run it, run it, time, 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 run it, time, run it, time, run it, time, run it, time, run it.
You know, tune in next week. Check us out. At the end of this show, Zoe's got a behind the scenes coming up that's going to queue up right after this. Be sure to stick around when we wrap up and check that shit out.
Yes. Make sure like the Zoe behind the scenes, you get to see all of the bullshit that this girl goes through to produce this motherfucking show.
You get
right?
to see what happens when you see me talking, when I reach over and like I just did. I pressed the mute button. And I look over and say something to Zoe. You get to see what all that shit was. What I was saying to her. And how annoyed she is at me that I said that to her. Because she loves me, but she's like, Dad,
So
don't
they be
talk to
hearing
me
an
right
email,
now.
man. I hate these niggas. Anyways, make sure you hit like and subscribe and shit.
Oh my
Jacket
god.
ain't crusty. It's right here. Look at that. That's a good jacket. And if you don't like this jacket, look, I'm done with all y'all except for Black Guy TV. He's the only one. I noticed Black Guy TV was like, oh, I'm gonna be quiet because I ain't trying to get involved in this fight.
That jacket screams divorced dad.
Run it, run it, run it, run it, time.
Look, you gotta
Like,
be talking about country. You
whoever
might as well
owns,
be speaking Chinese.
like whoever owns that jacket also really likes 311.
Oh, is that what it is? Well, guess what?
Amber's
This
the
show is
color
going
of-
down.
Y'all finished or y'all done? I ain't got no more talking.
Sweet Halloween and collard greens.
No, I was waiting for the opportunity and the thing to say. I couldn't find it, and then 311. I was like, all right, 311 lyrics. No, damn good show. There's so much clippable content in that show. God damn. And production on your end, goddamn, top notch. Yeah, I knew I was asking a lot with the Pokemon thing, but that was just side thought I came up with after everything you did that actually worked. Like, I'm just trying to give you your flowers. The shit I suggested was bullshit compared to what you actually did. So, you were right. So, good job. I was like, but the Pokeball in the hat. I was wrong.
Let's talk about this real quick. Because the show is 3 hours long. 3 hours and 8 minutes and 15 seconds. That is long. That is getting to the point where it's almost beginning of the show long. Like, way back when I was 13. Long. Anyway. It's midnight. Anyway, it's no longer Wednesday, it's now Thursday. I think that, and this is no, like, shade or anything, but I think that the biggest problem with doing music shows is that, and I don't think it's on purpose at all, but Hannibal ends up taking over a lot of the conversation, which isn't a bad thing at all, because what he has to say is good and interesting, but also it makes it go on for longer, because unlike when it's his pick and he's speaking, when it goes to someone else, they speak their time and then Hannibal kind of speaks the same amount of time that he would use for his own thing for that. So that kind of drags it on a little bit, but this was still a really good show. And everything, there was like no wasted time or anything with anything that was being said. That's just something that I noticed a lot. with music in particular, which makes sense because I feel like with art it'd be the same thing the other way around. So that's just something I have to look out for a little more when things are happening. But yeah, but it was a really good show. I'm really tired because it was 3 hours and it's Thursday now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next week for episode 280. Bye.
E Green. Talking about a fucking pumpkin patch, I guess, or whatever.
There he is! It's the great pumpkin! He's rising up out of the pumpkin patch!
E Green, I'm in Chicago in the fucking pumpkin